I see a lot of y'all Caucasians making posts by, you're not getting any money from me concerning reparations. See, there's this guilty conscience somewhere in these high-headed devils. At one time, they had no guilty conscience, but when it come to their money, they got a guilty conscience. You're not getting any money from me. It was your people. You need to go to Africa and get it. They sold you. First of all, let's get it straight. About 80% of us was already over here. Okay? This is why y'all start changing our names and reclassifying us so that y'all could cut our ties from our true lineage of our tribes in America. Like Washita, Choctaw. This is why y'all did that for. We the only people on the planet that has been totally destroyed. And then on top of that, they had insult to injury, y'all put y'all names on this. Don't nobody want y'all names. Not if they know it. If they come to a self-realization of how they got it, who they got it from, a two-legged beast, they gonna get them names up. Ain't nobody gonna want them names. There's nothing to glorify having a name of somebody that owned your ancestors. Ain't nothing to glorify about that. Now, why y'all say stuff like, I'm not giving you none of my money. Ain't nobody trying to get no money from y'all ass. We want it from the U.S. government. Because it was the government that had legalized slavery. They played the majority role in slavery. As far as us over here. Now, when it comes to Africans, we don't give a fuck. We ain't in Africa. I don't care nothing about what they had to do with it. I'm talking about y'all ass, the U.S. government. But for you Caucasoids that got a guilty conscience, that's just because your history is ugly and it ain't nothing to glorify. And 9 times out of 10, somebody in your family probably had something to do with slavery. Okay? That's just your guilty conscience eating up on your ass. So when we talk about reparations, we're talking about the U.S. government. We're talking about all the sex trafficking that they was doing. Slavery wasn't nothing but a big sex trafficking, legalized institution. And here they worrying about Puff Daddy and Jeffrey Epstein. The whole government was built on human trafficking. The whole thing was built on human trafficking. Even little children. That's it. On a daily basis. The government itself was built on, the foundation of it is just rotten to the core. It's a horror movie in real life. And there's nothing to glorify, and that's why most of y'all got this guilty conscience. See, this thing. Everybody done got their reparations. Everybody done got reparations. The Jewish people got reparations. I don't even know what they had to do with the U.S., the United States of America. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they getting money from the U.S. The so-called Native Americans, the Mongolians, the ones that ain't even indigenous to the Americas, that came through the Siberian Peninsula, they getting reparations. The Japanese getting reparations. Even the slave owners got reparations. You tell me we ain't supposed to get reparations? Our race, my race, we endured servitude slavery longer than anybody over here in America. It take a sick, psychotic, twisted, ignorant, stupid person to say that we don't deserve reparation. You gotta be a demon in human form. When you tell me, if you a Caucasian, if you a Chinese, if you a Japanese, and mainly it's the Caucasians that's doing the shit. When you say we don't deserve reparations, right there, you telling me you ain't shit. You telling me you ain't shit. When you tell me that, you tell me everything I need to know about you. But the point of bringing that up is that America, they wouldn't be comfortable in America had not we built America brick by brick, had not so-called black people built America brick by brick because they couldn't do it by themselves. They could never build nothing by themselves. They have always had to leech off somebody else, like vampiric parasites. This is historical document. They never built nothing strictly by themselves that did not fall, that was flourishing. They had to have somebody else doing the labor for them, or laid the foundation for them. But anyway, y'all get my point. We ain't gonna stop talking about reparations till we get our shit, because we deserve it. Bitch.